But there are excessive heat warnings in parts of eastern Washington. Some cities could hit 110 today or tomorrow. Christopher, what's the perspective from your spot at the Weather Center?
Another warm, if not hot, day on tap for parts of western Washington. We're flirting with 80s for the Strait as well as the San Juan Islands as we move to that I-5 corridor. Temperatures are going to range from the mid to low 80s along I-5 from Bellingham all the way down to Marysville as we work a little bit farther east into those Cascade foothills in the valleys and parts of Snohomish, Skagit, Whatcom counties. 1 or 2 upper 80s are a possibility. Upper 80s and 90s as you work your way a little farther south to central parts of Puget Sound. 84 in Everett, 90 here in Seattle on the east side, 91 for Bellevue. Now, when we hit 90 this afternoon in Seattle, that is going to be the 10th 90-degree day of the year. So continuing to move up the chart with some of the most 90-degree plus days that we've seen here in Seattle. And as we work our way a little farther south, 93 in Auburn, going to be a toasty one there, well above average. 91 for Lakewood, 91 in Olympia. Going out to the coast, temperatures going to stay in the 60s, 66 for Long Beach as well as Ocean Shores, with a little bit of that marine air just sticking around throughout the day, that cloud cover. But as you move inland just a touch, 73 for Aberdeen, 78 in Forks, Chehalis, 90 degrees. East of the Cascades, this is where we have those temperatures well into the 90s, even some triple digits showing up. 97 for Spokane. 106 there for the Tri-Cities. I'm also tracking reduced air quality. We have seen that air quality go from good to moderate for Tacoma as well as Seattle. A few more areas could be added to this moderate category over the next few hours, and even the possibility of some unhealthy for sensitive groups as we continue to see a little bit of that wildfire smoke moving into the area from central and eastern Washington as well as from northern parts of Oregon. So what this means is if you are sensitive to those smoke pollutants, just make sure that you limit your time outside. Don't do any physical activities outdoors with this smoke continuing to work its way in over the next few hours. You can see as we work our way a little closer to 6 p.m. this evening, we see more of that wildfire smoke moving. That's that blue shaded area, especially from Olympia up to Tacoma and Seattle, kind of socked in. It will create a beautiful sunset, though. We're seeing the clear skies out there. We could see an uptick in the cloud cover tomorrow morning, possibly extending into southern and central parts of Puget Sound. So instead of that sunny start to the day, maybe a little more in the way of cloud cover. It does burn off, though, by tomorrow afternoon, and we see pretty much sunny skies area wide. Other than the Pacific coastal beaches still socked in with that marine push. As we fast forward this to our Wednesday morning, we can see more cloud cover across the area, some showers, and maybe even some isolated thunderstorms are a possibility. So that's something we're going to continue to keep an eye on as our next upper level system moves in, dropping those temperatures and creating that chance for a few rain showers and even isolated storms on our Wednesday. 84 for your Tuesday, 74, a lot cooler on Wednesday. We see temperatures rebound back into the lower 80s, but this is seasonal. For our Thursday and Friday, we come down to 80 for Saturday, back up to 81 on Sunday with highs in the low 80s, those overnight lows in the 50s. So it's going to be a perfect summer-like weekend for this upcoming weekend.